welcome back. Let's just see what wants. Oh, that's come out. Okay, confusion in the past, deceit, confusion, problems. Okay, short energy. This person's left you very confused. There is deceit. I think they did deceive you in the past. Okay, this particularly was around a family situation, a security, or a family member. Okay, so I've got Lenormand on, so it's pretty specific today. There was also some confusion around a property, maybe where you were going to live, where you weren't going to live, or someone said they got a property and they hadn't. But there's definitely deceit around a family. I'm getting a male. Okay, I'm getting a male energy here, that the deceit involved, either they were the deceitful one or they played a part in it, but it's definitely a male energy, possibly even head of the family, father figure, that kind of thing going on. Okay, let's just take two more. Yeah, it's someone who was supposed to be loyal to you. Okay, it could have been a trusted family member that was the deceitful one here that caused the problems, all right? But I feel that the person you're connected into wants to get something off their chest. Okay, there was a lot of verbal sparring that went on here. Verbal sparring, I just heard. Yeah, there's been massive blocks. The biggest block in this reading today, you'll know if it's yours, that caused the most amount of confusion and deceit is definitely linked in to family, possessions, house. Okay, that is what caused all of the problems here. All right, this person broke somebody's loyalty. They could have been unfaithful. Okay, I feel that you feel that these challenges are too big to overcome now. Somebody's got somebody blocked due to this, but the person you're connecting into, I feel, yeah, wants to get something off their chest. Bottom of the deck, this though, is clarifying what I'm hearing, that there was so much verbal sparring and the person that actually wants to get something off their chest is you. Okay, so we'll go into that. I know that was a bit of a mouthful, but that's what I'm hearing. So let's get a couple of these out. And I'm going to see what your person's intentions are. Okay, you know, why do they want to speak to you, etc., etc., and some advice for you. And let's just see what the outcome is. But overall energy with this deck first, please. Patience, seduction. Right, okay. I think you would hold back for a while, but I'm just going to get this. Let me just get this deck out. Just want to go a bit deeper into this. Let's give these a good shuffle. Just while I'm shuffling these though, if you would like a personal reading, just click on the title of this video. It's all in the description box. And also, oh, that wanted to come out. Also and the lovers, as you can see, also the free relationship reports in there as well. Go check that out. Okay, patience with the 7 of Pentacles. Well, that is basically the tarot card of patience. Your person's holding on to you. Okay, I think they are being patient. There's something they want to talk about, and that's what we're going to go into deeper. And it's definitely got something to do with them breaking your loyalty, breaking your trust. Okay, especially around this male head of a family or a dominant male in a family. Okay, they're waiting. All right, they are exercising self-control where you're concerned, but they haven't let go. Okay, they haven't let go. I feel as well though that you have exercised a lot of self-control with this connection. I think there's many things today that you would like to literally get off your chest. I can even hear some of you having the conversation you'd like to have with your person in your head, almost like arguing with them in your head. Okay, I feel that today, whether this resonates or not, I feel that they are hearing this. Whatever you are thinking about predominantly, they will be reflecting back. Okay, they are biting their tongue, your person. What they would like to do is come in and flirt with you. Okay, they would like to flirt with you, you know, even seduction. All right, but I think because you have gone cold on them, quite rightly so, because there was, like I say, the confusion, deceit. Your person could have played both ways, both sides, you know, different people, different relationships. They were extremely indecisive, possibly didn't back you up, and you lost some comfort and security with this, okay? Why do they want to seduce you now? Why now? They want to move away from where they are, okay? They want to leave the past behind, all right? It was a messy past, but they want to leave that behind. I think they're hoping that you can move on together, or you can move beyond this. But I can see with the Nine of Pentacles, this is your energy. You're in your glow-up era. I think that's the way people are saying it now. You know, sayings that go around. For me, it just means that you're taking control back of your own life, your own destiny. You know, you could have moved, you could have got more money coming in, you could have just got a beautiful place just to call your own. It doesn't have to be big, just with your own stuff around you. You're not waking up in the morning feeling anxious. You're not wondering what this person's up to. You're not fending off and just hearing a family member who caused more trouble than they were ever worth, okay? You don't want that struggle anymore, okay? You had so many boundaries crossed with this person, so many boundaries. It was a real uphill struggle, but you kept going. You invested heavily. From the outset of this relationship, from the minute you met this person, you were always willing to take action. Even when things got tough, even when you felt you'd got competition, you were always fighting their battles, you were always pushing towards the finishing line. Okay, it wore you out. I think for you, you're quite happy doing your own thing right now, but they want to come back in. And the seduction card's out, that's what they want to do. Taking the time though, but yeah, they're taking the time because there's just a huge blockage. You know, we've got deceit and a block. They're not sure, in a literal sense with the mountain, you know, Lenormand is a very literal deck. Is this obstacle too big? Is it too big? Are we ever going to be able to get past this? And I think energetically they can feel that you've moved on, or you're moving on. All right, let's see why now. What is going on in their environment? We'll look at environment first, okay? And Bella, I'm going to get a little bit more on their feelings. Environment, please. Right, okay. They're looking to move on from this environment. I think there's somebody in their environment they're connected into who's very selfish. But, you know, your person had this coming, really. I've just heard that. They had it coming because your person put their own needs and their own wishes above everything else. It is an energy of quite egotistical, high self-esteem, but also the fact that I think they just decided, very flighty, that they just wanted what they wanted, okay? So they moved on, but the energy in their environment is very in and out and very up and down. They have got a very big decision to make. They're at a crossroads, your person. What they are choosing to do is hide away from your emotional connection. That is what they have been doing, okay? Almost like not addressing the feelings they have for you, because on the surface of where they are, it looks okay, but what I feel they're really doing is keeping somebody else happy here. But they are just at a crossroads. Somebody's walking on eggshells around somebody in an environment here, okay? Someone is not speaking their truth in this environment. It's like somebody's walking around with a big cheesy grin on their face, but underneath the surface, it's all bullshit, okay? Your person is feeling restricted. I feel that they took a chance, they went somewhere, they thought they'd had a stroke of good luck, that everything was going their way, all their dreams were going to come true, and all the flowers in the garden were going to grow for them. But they're stuck now and they can't see a way out of it. Okay, they can't see a way out of this at all. And they are not emotionally, or they have not emotionally been opening up to you because of the deceit in the past and the blockage. You know, there's just this, they just feel like there's just a huge great big mountain in the way, too much damage. You know, it's that kind of energy. Too much damage is being done. They've upset your security and stability too much. I feel that you're not convinced you even ever want to take a chance on losing that again, because when you go through something like this, you know, we see it all the time, don't we? These relationships break up. It's not just the emotional pain and the deceit and the lies. It's the fact half the time you can end up without somewhere to live, or your income's affected, or, you know, if you've got children or whatever, you know, there's so many problems that this kind of situation causes. And your person is still not addressing the core problem why this relationship broke up. They're turning a blind eye to somebody else's selfishness. Okay, so that's what's going on in the environment. Let me just let's just get this tarot deck. Won't be a second. I can feel this energy really deeply today. They need to make a decision. You know, they need to make a decision. What are their thoughts and feelings, please? What are their thoughts and feelings today, please? Thoughts and feelings, please. Yeah, they want to communicate. 8 of Wands. They want to reach out to you, but there is a barrier. It's like they're reaching out to you either mentally or energetically or emotionally. Yeah, they're probably just sitting thinking about you all day long, but doing nothing about it. But they know they've got to make this decision. They know that you won't accept them back. If this is your story today, and this is your reading today, and it resonates, they know that you will not accept them back unless they do a complete clear out of all this energy. Male head of the family, dominant male, family, deceit, lies, okay? They can't come in and offer you half a job. They've got to come in and accept that past has got to be left in the past, okay? So yeah, they want to come in. What's the blockage? Can I have another one on the blockage, please? Because they obviously want to speak to you. They want to get something off their chest. Can you give me a blockage, please? Yeah, they think it's too late. They think, well, there's two things going on here, and this is what I was picking up earlier with the cheesy grin. One of the things is they're too comfortable where they are, okay? Hence the fact that they're just sitting on the fence, keeping the peace, walking around with this cheesy grin on their face, because they are comfortable at some level. They don't want to upset the apple cart, okay? They also feel that you won't accept their apology, that you possibly won't forgive them. And there's also, and this is specific for somebody today, too big a difference in the values and how families mix. It could be traditions, or, you know, you see that all the time as well. Sometimes, as best as we try, families don't always mix, okay? It's sad, but true. Families don't always mix. And sometimes the couple involved try their best. You know, it's like oil and water or fire and water or whatever, but it never quite really happens, okay? But I feel the biggest block here is they're comfortable, don't want to upset the apple cart, okay? I just heard male again. And because of this issue with two groups of people, or these different opinions, not kind of working it out, is making this really difficult. And that's a shame, really. You know, I always think that's a shame. I always think that's a shame. So that really is the biggest blockage. Can you tell me what else, please, their thoughts and feelings are? They're holding on. They're holding on to you. They're holding on to their beliefs and their love about you. But they also have these opinions and beliefs that they are fighting off. But I don't see them physically fighting these beliefs off because they're sitting on the fence. What I'm hearing today is they're mentally fighting these beliefs off. Okay? But in their head, they would fight for you. But in the physical world, they're not, because of what the energy I've just been describing. What's the best advice, please, for the people who this resonates for today? Best advice, please. What to do? Right. Don't let this take over your head. Don't let it take over your head. I think in the past this caused a lot of mental turmoil for you. Okay, I think you ended up becoming a person that you weren't when you started in this relationship. You could have even been reactive, and then you've been questioning yourself, because if you have to put up with deceit and confusion and all this yuckiness, then in the end you snap. You know, you actually have one button that's pushed too much, okay, because it has to come out in the end. It will come out in the end. And then the other person who's been pushing all the buttons, you know, basically tells you you're a crazy loon, where in fact they have provoked you and provoked you and provoked you. So your advice is, don't let anybody control you, and keep your own counsel with regard to this. But also remember that it is very easy for us to think that all these things we believe about ourselves are true. But with this energy, I can see that you were silenced. Going right back to the reading, I was hearing that there was a lot of verbal sparring and you weren't allowed to have your say, or you couldn't get something off your chest. Okay? And you know, I can only speak for myself and what I've seen, but that has a tendency to eat away at you. It does have a tendency to eat away at you, because you know it's unfair, you know it's not fair. And this is why I feel your person is wanting to come forward, but they know the damage they've done. Okay, they know the damage they've done. I have got fire signs here. Leo, Sag, Aries, I've got Earth, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. I've also got Libra. Okay, I've also got Libra and Sagittarius as well. Libra, Sagittarius are the strongest energies out. But you need to, I've just heard, don't let this person wind you up. Don't let them wind you up. Let's see what they're going to do. What are they going to do? What are they going to do? Are they going to do anything? Five of Swords. This is a messy energy, everyone. No, I think at the moment it is patience. They're just going to wait. They're biting their tongue though. Okay, they're just going to bite their tongue and wait at the moment, and they're just going to watch this situation. Okay, they're very skeptical about whether you would take them back. They have a lot of ideas in their head about how this is going to pan out, but at the moment, because of what I described earlier on in the reading, they're not doing anything about it. Okay, they're just watching you. All right, they're just watching you. They are worried about agendas. They're worried about the fact that in the past your relationship was in the Five of Swords. And this is what I was getting earlier before this card came out, that you were silenced. You couldn't get something off your chest, you couldn't speak. It's like your throat chakra closed up in the end. In the end, you were playing small, almost to protect yourself. Okay, so your person at the moment has all these intentions. Are they happy? No. No, but the problem is some people, and I have to be honest and truthful, some people will stay in relationships they're not happy in because they're just too comfortable, or they haven't got the balls to do anything about it, because your person's going to have to go up against somebody else to get out of this situation, okay? And in some relationships can just end amicably and, you know, you just move on. But in this case, there is going to be a lot of negativity. There's going to be a lot of negativity. So somebody else's opinions are almost irretractable. So just to sum it up, your person is biting their tongue. They're watching you, okay? But there is a situation where other people have got involved, not just you and your person, and their opinions and their ways of doing things are irretractable. Okay, so the other people involved in all of this, as I was saying earlier, still have an agenda. They want to win to the end. They're not going to back down, and they're not going to meet anybody halfway. This is why your person is literally sat on the fence, walking on eggshells, choosing not to see what's going on, okay? Choosing to appear that they're comfortable and everything is fine when it's not. And it's because of the fight that is going to happen, okay? Because this shows that the relationship you were in broke down due to these irretractable opinions of other people, okay? So your person is biting their tongue at the moment. All right, but I do feel at some point this person will come forward, okay, because they will not be able to mentally sit in that energy forever, okay? They won't be able to mentally sit in it forever. Something will snap, okay? Something will snap. So I would expect a message at some point from this person, okay? Not for a little while. I just don't know whether you want it, you know, just emotionally draining for you, having to take care of all these people who didn't take care of you. I just heard you were taking care of people in the plural, I'm hearing, that didn't take care of you. Yeah. You're almost being guided by your ancestors as well. You're being guided by your ancestors. You are protected. Okay, you are definitely protected by ancestors, not ancestors that have long gone, but possibly grandparents or parents. It's quite a close protection that I'm hearing, almost like a what goes around comes around energy, okay? But you are definitely being protected. And sometimes in life, only when we look back, we can see, gosh, yeah, that happened, or the reconciliation took longer, you know, the bridge of incidents, because things had to be shifted around. Because if you go back into this energy, I'm hearing to tell you today, with all of these other people who have an agenda and who do not have your best interests at heart, there will just be a repetitive cycle for you. But do expect a message, okay? You will get a message at some point from your person, okay? Because they're fitting between this to wanting this, flirt and seduction. So anyway, take good care of yourselves. Don't let them get in your head too much. That's my best advice today, really. And always remember, other people's opinions have got nothing to do with you. Over the head, off you go, talk to the hand, that kind of energy, you know. Or as in my house, so just trot along, just go away. nothing to do with me. So you're on the pedestal, you're amazing. And also, I've just heard to say to you, it's safe for you to be just who you are. You are loved just the way you are. Okay, just the way you are. No changes, nothing to change, nothing to be, nothing to do. Just because you're actually watching this video today and existing, you're loved.